In this video, I want to share you a recent completed client site called Animate Q Labs. This was a very, very fun project to work with. I'm always passionate when I work with very, very talented designers. In this specific case, Animate Q Lab offers a subscription-based model similar to DesignJoy, which Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank actually subscribes to, apparently. Just a fun fact, just a side tangent. But essentially, I was provided a Figma design, and I just had to turn it into a Webflow site, or more broadly, a website. So everything is built in Webflow. It is very, very animated. It's very micro interaction, but not to the point where it's overkilled. So if I just refresh the page, you can see we have some nice animations coming in, nothing too crazy. We also have text spans of a GIF file behind it, or a GIF file, that was a GIF file, not a Lottie file. Then we have a book call button for CTAs, which pops up a Calendly. I've also built this in a very easy way for the client to edit everything through the CMS or through a detailed Loom video, as you're watching now. And there's a lot of micro interactions. For example, you notice that there's this custom cursor, and when the cursor goes over certain links, it actually expands. And just the tiny details, because this specific company, the client name is Chair, is an animator. And I used to be an animator, but it's not about me. But animators pay attention to very tiny details. So for example, you'll notice as I'm hovering my mouse over this CTA, not only does that circle expand, but it has this magnet effect, similar to the bottom nav bar right here. You can see this magnet effect right here. And yeah, a lot of micro interactions. This was a very collaborative approach. So the client had a very specific vision. And usually when designers or clients provide a design file, they're not sure what can actually be possible in Webflow. So there was a lot of back and forth. You'll notice that there's this Lottie file of this boat that's looping, as well as this old guy that is looping. Then we have view plans, which is the main CTA. Right here, this is a CMS, so the client can actually add new images. In this case, it's GIF files, so like video files. And right now it's automatically swiping, and this is done through Swiper.js. So I can actually swipe across like this. Again, this is custom coded. I can also use the nav bar, and I can also use the arrow key, which you guys can't see me clicking. But that is also done. You'll also notice that we just have small details, like the scroll bar is also custom. It's this orange color, just to make it a bit more bespoke. And this section here, how it works, you can see that this isn't actually a GIF file, fun fact. This is actually custom animated. So these are actually separate files. As you can see, I can pull this hand right here and this keyboard right here. But looking back at this project, this definitely could have been a GIF file, but the client provided images. So, it was a workaround. Initially, this was actually meant to be static, but I think it looks cool to have some sort of dynamic element moving about, since it's especially given that the brand identity or the whole point of this company is an animation company, it just makes sense to animate it. You'll notice right now in the bottom bar, everything is actually moving. So right now, if I'm on examples, it's showing examples, the section. As I go down, it's showing how it works. You'll also notice that the nav bar disappears as I scroll down, just to save screen real estate. But as I scroll up, it then appears. So that is something that I had to code. This is a sticky footer right here. And just scrolling down, for example, I can go ahead and click examples, and it scrolls me to that section, etc. So scrolling down to the next section, we have the services. We just have this nice grow in animation, nothing too crazy. All the boxes are animated. Everything is animated right here. This is another Swiper.js CMS collection list where the client can easily add new items to update their portfolio. And below this, we have the plans. And right now, this get started is actually taking them to a Stripe checkout page. So this is an e-commerce solution in order to provide their brief, which is a subscription model for animation, essentially, similar to DesignJoy. So right now, you can see the user can click view more to see what's included. And we also have FAQs, which addresses customers' pain point, as well as address SEO. And you'll notice that even in these tabs, there's a custom code that automatically closes the previous tag or the previous accordion. And even just small micro details, such as this book a 15-minute call. If the user goes to schedule now, you can see I've created this really nice looping effect just to prompt the user to be like, yes, please click. So there's a lot of things you can do in Webflow. It's really fun. At the end of the day, I can put 10 million trillion animations, but it might be overkill. It's all about the user experience. It's all about getting the message across. Like, for example, I can put my mouse over schedule now, and the whole screen will go black and only reveals this white card to even highlight it further. So it's very, very creative doing these type of things. And again, the client was very, very nice. Love working with really creative clients. Always a joy because I was previously also a designer, or I still am technically. So right now we just have these nice section, see plans. We have a scrolling marquee text animation in an endless loop. I did a YouTube video tutorial on this previously. And then we just have the footer right here where they can book an intro call through Calendly. And we have a footer, and you'll notice that the sticky footer at the bottom actually disappears after the user has scrolled in a certain section. So yeah, overall, this is a very fun project to work on. Amazing client. If you guys are after a animator or animation subscription service, I highly recommend AnimateQ Labs. Please go ahead and check them out at animateqlab.co. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.